Hi Taurus, this is your February 10th through the 16th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entry in your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth spread will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Taurus. We have the Lovers, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune. In the potential outcome, we have the Chariot with the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. And we have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini, maybe a Sagittarius. We also have Cancer, Aries, and we have Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Wow, Taurus. This offer is so good and so serious, and perhaps you're falling in love with this person so deeply, so madly, that it will trigger you to leave something or someone behind. We'll get to what who you're leaving in just a second, but you're definitely leaving. Okay, or maybe the person you're dealing with, they're leaving something or someone behind. All right. Some of you could be dealing with 2 people, and perhaps you're leaving one of them behind. Right. You could have gone on a date with one of them. You could have gone on a date with the second one, and then you're gonna decide. You're gonna make a choice between the 2 and move forward, move on. Others of you could be moving out, like literally moving out from I don't know what your living situation is right now, but you could be moving out, relocating. Okay. That's what's going on. So let's start with the beginning. The Lovers, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. By the way, we have 2 aces on the table, right? The Lovers could simply be a Gemini you're dealing with. It's a Gemini major arcana card. The Lovers is a card of a choice, having to make a choice. Some of you are dealing with 2 people. Some of you may have a living situation. Some of you could be dealing with something else that requires for you to make a choice. Okay? And at the same time, I personally believe the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between 2 people. It's a soulmate card. It's a twin flame connection card if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could be the love of your life. Some of you could be, if you believe in love at first sight, maybe that's what's going on. Or you go very, very quickly falling in love with somebody. Right? The Ace of Pentacles, clarifying the Lovers, is a golden opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity. This offer is as serious as it gets. Perhaps you yourself will realize that this new person or one of the people is exactly what you need or exactly what you're looking for, right? It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. The Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck often comes through as the word yes. Yes. It is a card of clarity too. If you have some kind of a choice to make this week, you'll be crystal clear what you need to do. Which option, which person, right, to choose. The Eight of Cups, clarifying the Six of Swords. Those 2 cards right next to the Lovers. Those 2 cards even kind of look alike. At both of in both of those 2 cards, we're looking at people's backs, and those people are moving to the right. They're walking, they're rowing, and that means like I said, somebody is leaving something or someone behind, or moving out, moving forward. And I assume you are moving forward with a new person, right? The Wheel of Fortune in the middle, start of a new cycle, or yet another forward movement card. So technically there's 3 cards on the table that could be interpreted as cards of like getting on a train, getting on a plane, and going somewhere, right? The Six of Swords was the first one, the Wheel of Fortune is the second one, and the Chariot, the first card in the potential outcome, is the third one. So some of you are definitely catching a plane, catching a train, or catching a bus, or getting in the car and going. But the Wheel of Fortune could be like a very fortunate turnaround. So again, going back to that Ace of Pentacles, maybe you're realizing that this is a fortunate turnaround, and you got to grab that opportunity before it's gone. Okay? In the potential outcome, besides the Chariot, we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Emperor. I assume you're the Queen of Pentacles there. The Chariot we already talked about a little bit, right? It is a card of literally going somewhere. It's also a card of victory and success, right? You may consider it as a victory for you. Perhaps it's a win-win. And The Emperor right next to the deck is the person you're dealing with. The Emperor could simply be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Emperor is like a husband figure or spouse figure, right? Perhaps you see the potential with this person. The Emperor is somebody who is large and in charge, somebody who always keeps their word, somebody who is a provider, somebody who is serious, you yourself will realize this is it. Taurus, this is it. All right, so I may even name this video this is it. But yeah, that's what's going on. Quite a few major arcana cards on the table: the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, the Emperor, 2 aces. Yeah, this looks legit, this looks good, Taurus. Really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Taurus, this spread is for you. We have the 9 of Swords clarified by the 9 of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the 8 of Wands clarified by the Page of Pentacles. We have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Sagittarius. Alright, so this Queen of Cups, Taurus. I don't know who this person is to you, but this person matters. Okay, I assume that's not you. I assume that's another person. I also assume the first 2 cards, the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, clarifying it's what's going on with this Queen of Cups. Not with you, but with this Queen of Cups. So they're in trouble. They're in trouble. They're stuck somewhere. They're in some sort of a predicament or something like that. And they may need some money from you. You may have to transfer money, do it like the electronic transfer. Right, or you may have to buy them a ticket to get on a plane, on a train, or what have you, so they could travel. They could be, maybe they lost their wallet or their phone or something like that, and you may have to. Some of you may even have to go pick them up or something. That's what's going on, right? The 8 of Wands clarified by the Page of Pentacles. The 8 of Wands is a card of communication. It's also a card of travel. The Page of Pentacles clarifying that it could be a little bit of money, or you may have to give them something, send them something. Right? Maybe it's paperwork or something like that. Maybe they need your help to file paperwork or fill out paperwork. I don't know. The Temperance card on the bottom of the deck is a card of healing. It's a card of patience. All right? So perhaps this person is getting really anxious or impatient with something, and you'll have to calm them down. Don't worry, just follow the procedure. Just do this, do that, and it'll be all right. That's what it kind of feels like. This, if you are in trouble, Taurus, hopefully not, but if you need help with something, don't be afraid. Reach out to somebody and somebody will help you. Okay, for very, very few of you, perhaps this Queen of Cups is going through some kind of a loss. Maybe they lost something. Yeah, but I already kind of mentioned it. Yeah, so yeah, this Queen of Cups needs your help. If you can, help them out. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the 2 of Pentacles. We have the Hermit clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Fool. And we have the World on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo, maybe a Sagittarius. We also have Aries on the table. What's very symbolic about this reading is that we have both the Wheel of Fortune and the World. Right? The World is a card of an ending, and the Wheel of Fortune is a card of a new beginning. And the World is a card of a happy ending. Right? The Hermit in the middle, clarified by that Wheel of Fortune. It could simply be a Virgo you're dealing with. But the Hermit is a card of somebody who went within, did some sort of a soul searching. They went through some kind of a thought process. Right? Then they figured they need to reach out to you. Right? They need to restart it with you. Because the Wheel of Fortune could also be a card of a repeat or a restart of something. The Ace of Cups clarified by the Fool, they want a second chance with you. The Fool is a card of a second chances, especially when it comes to people from the past. It's also a card of taking a leap of faith. It's a card of, could be an Aries you're dealing with. It's an Aries major arcana card. The Ace of Cups that the Fool is clarifying. Love. It's like this person is going to come back with a reset offer, reboot, reset offer, right? Let's start it from scratch, forget what happened in the past, let's just start from zero. That's what it kind of feels like. It's a reset. What you're going to do about this, Taurus, is going to be up to you. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Taurus. This week we have the Page of Cups clarified by Strength. We have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the 8 of Pentacles. We have the Moon clarified by the Three of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo, Pisces, or absolutely anybody. You got options, Taurus. You've got options. The Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Whenever two or more pages show up, I usually mention children. So maybe children are somehow part of this. You could be choosing, perhaps one child wants to go to one theme park, or the other child wants to go to another theme park. But for most of you, it's those two pages are simply invitations. Invitations to meet with somebody or to go somewhere, right? And some of you may go to both and then make a decision based on what you learn at those meetings. Others of you, you're going to be facing a choice before you go, right? Perhaps they're at the same day at the same time, right? The Moon clarified by the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and this decision is final. But the Three of Wands means that somebody had to go through a thought process, a decision-making process. The Moon could be a Pisces you're dealing with, right? But the Moon is a card, it's a card of fear. It is a card of fear, so maybe you're afraid to hurt one of them, right? Perhaps you're trying to be nice and cool with both, but at the same time, the Moon is a card of a secret. All right, so perhaps, like I said, some of you are simply going to like multiple job interviews while you still have your existing job, and now you have to secretly make a decision. All right, you could be dealing with two different companies, right? Especially if you're on your own business and you have to make a decision choosing between those two. It's it is a choice, but it kind of feels like it's a nice choice to have. You're differently in the position of choosing, Taurus. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Taurus. We have the High Priestess, the Star, the Chariot, clarified by the Sun, and the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing maybe with a water sign. We also have Aquarius. We have Leo. You know what? The first thing I thought of was a surprise Aquarius birthday party. Perhaps you're not expecting to be invited to, or to be even the organizer of an Aquarius surprise birthday party. That was the first thing I thought of, Taurus. Because the High Priestess is one of the secret cards. The Star is an Aquarius major arcana card. We're right in the middle of an Aquarius birthday season. The Chariot and the Sun are like victory. The Chariot is a card of literally going. It's a card of victory, success. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. The Six of Wands is a card of being in the center of attention. So this is like when somebody walks in and everybody says surprise. You know, if Aquarius, if you don't have any Aquarius friends or family members, it could be a wish come true. Perhaps somebody is going to surprise you. You know, somebody may grant you a wish, right? Somebody may grant you a wish, and you'll feel the best you've ever felt. You'll be the happiest you've ever been. Yeah, Taurus. Yeah, what? 4 major arcana cards. So this is something big and major and amazing. Big, major, and amazing. All right, so that's what I have for you, Taurus, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing week.